The atmosphere was amazing. For us to honor Coach Solich as a player, as a coach, as an assistant coach, and as a head coach, whoever made that decision, whether that was Trev, they got to take my hat off to them. They're paying homage to the people who paved the way.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 a.m, my phone rang. They said, "I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action." Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Adoption of teens from foster care is a topic not enough people know about, and we're here to change that. I'm April Dinwiddie, host of the new podcast, Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Each episode brings you compelling real-life adoption stories told by the families that live them with commentary from experts. Visit adoptuskids.org/podcast or subscribe to Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families and the Ad Council.
Live from Copple Chevrolet GMC Studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. Welcome to The Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker. Quick little shout out to our sponsors. Acres, your premier John Deere dealer, is looking for the best talent across the state. Check out current openings at acres.com/careers to apply online. Tonight, we are having a little fun on the show tonight. We have got the one and only Chris Ramsey from the track and field team on here, and we've also got Harrison. And okay, we've also got some amazing food from Layton's Pub, and they always give us the best food. So make sure to go check them out. Chris, what did you get? Oh, you don't know what you got.
No, I got
You
a
can check it
surprise.
out.
I got a mystery box. Which one is mine?
Yours is on the right. Oh,
On the
yeah, the
right,
one in
the
front
far
is
right?
Harrison's. Yep.
Okay, I got far right. Oh, you gotta tap me in. What do we have?
Okay,
here?
this is the lobster roll.
I got a lobster roll. That's
Yep.
amazing. I've never had a lobster roll before, so thank you for the
I haven't
mystery
either, and I don't think
surprise.
anyone's tried this from Lincoln's Pub yet. So
Really?
I'm excited to see how it is.
We're gonna have the first look, first bite. We're gonna let you guys know how it goes because this is about to be crazy.
Yep. Harrison
Okay,
got his
okay.
usual, even though he said that he was going to try something
show y'all.
different.
Yeah, I was lying to myself. I think I'll probably stick it out with that for a long time. That lobster roll looks good, though.
It does
Maybe,
look good.
maybe
right?
one day I'll dive in for that.
We're about to dive in today.
I got the mozzarella sub.
It's
again.
okay. You can have
Yeah.
a piece. You have a
Okay,
piece.
I'll try a piece.
Yeah. Bet. Okay, I got everybody eats. Everyone eats here.
You're a good sharer, aren't you?
Of course, 100%.
All right, so on the show tonight, since May is coming up here and May is mental health awareness, I kind of wanted to focus the show tonight on mental health awareness and just like the basis of it and like how college athletes deal with that, because I feel like it's a very important topic to discuss and something that is kind of hard to talk about sometimes. So is everyone down for that tonight? Everyone
Yeah.
ready to listen?
And then did we
Yeah,
shout out
100%.
Acres? I feel like we shout out Acres yet. Or did you already get
I
that?
already did that, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man,
on
you're
top of the
it.
game.
You're
yeah.
on top of it. All right,
Everyone's
yeah.
lacking. It's a Monday.
Let's
I'm ready.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Let's
like
go with the
that.
show then.
Let's
Yeah.
go with the show. So
I'm
we're
ready.
just going to start off with Chris. How are you? How's your
Oh.
mental health?
It is amazing, here recently a lot of people have been coming to me asking if I'm all right. I'll fill you guys in a little bit with that. I was in a process of seeking knowledge for the fraternity I just joined on Friday. And so, I crossed April 8th, but Friday was our probate. So I wasn't around a lot of people. So they were asking me kind of how was I doing? And, it was fun, most definitely. There's always some gray storms, but, always got to find the light as well. So I'm doing amazing now. My mom came out. I haven't seen her in a year. So that was pretty nice. Yeah. How are you doing?
That's amazing. I was happy to hear that for you.
Thank you.
I'm doing good. In season right now. Just came back from Texas on Sunday. And so I'm a little tired. My body hurts a little bit. And it was an okay weekend. I feel like it kind of like tested me mentally a little bit, but I'm ready to just continue on with the season. It's kind of to that point where it's like this is a really long season. You know how track is?
Yeah.
Like it's getting towards the end, but you're
Mhm.
not done yet. But yeah, I'm doing good. I love my life, so I'm just trying to be optimistic about it.
Do you guys get
That's
affected
good.
by the weather when it comes to your mental health? I know there's quite a few people, like when it gets cold out, like they
Yeah.
just mentally, it's just hard to do things. You're stuck inside more. Does that affect you very much?
I feel like training inside can be kind of depressing for track
Mhm.
athletes and like all athletes that train inside. Would you say the same?
100%. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, even outside of track, when it comes to just like, regular everyday
Yeah.
doings, like you could completely tell the difference between when it gets like 60, 70 degrees outside, just the environment, the atmosphere, how people are operating compared to when it's like -6 and wind chill of -20. Like no one wants to talk to anyone, everyone's faces and this stuff, everyone's like aggravated, cranky.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Got
the
that
weather
speed
most
walk to the
definitely.
door. No one's holding it open for
No
each
one
other.
holds
It's like,
it
I'm
open.
getting in there.
Hey, that's crazy. But yeah, you can most definitely tell the difference. How are you doing though?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
The weather's nice. I'm definitely a weather person. You get good weather, then everything just feels better. Open up the windows, get some sunlight in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Ticket's
good.
doing great, honestly. So like honestly, this job that I've had like here lately, it's been really cool seeing this place grow. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just like kind of blessed to be part of a lot of cool things right now. So yeah, I'd say life's on the up for
That's
sure.
great. That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
I feel like it's been like really rainy recently. Is that true?
Where have
Okay,
you
I
been?
feel like
Rainy?
Oh,
Where's
never
she
mind. I was
been?
in Texas. No, it
Yeah.
was super rainy in Texas.
I was gonna say.
I was
I was
like,
like, we haven't
no,
gotten anything.
trust me.
it's not Nebraska.
But it's crazy, like coming from like a warm area back to like cold Nebraska.
Yeah.
That was kind of sad. not
When
gonna
did you get
lie.
back?
Sunday, which was that was yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. You missed the worst of it. It was
Oh, yeah.
it was pretty chilly throughout
Oh,
the entire
really?
week there.
It
Yeah.
was
It
a
was super
Saturday. It
hot
was
in
pretty
Texas.
chilly.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah,
So
it's
it feels like every weekend we be getting hit with some
Mhm.
bad weather.
Yeah.
That's
I'll be
crazy.
layered up.
So you recently
Go
shaved your
big
head.
red.
Is that because of your fraternity?
Nah, I just chose to, when it comes to like for me, for example, when I started growing my hair, my family decided to grow their hair together. So it was a family thing. But with joining Omega Sci-Fi, I learned a lot about myself mentally and physically, and when it comes to socially as well. And it's just a new part of my life, a new chapter. So I wanted to restart, in every aspect in a sense, especially my hair, because I feel like your hair holds energy. So, there's some things I didn't want to go into my new life with. So I shaved my hair off.
I love that for you. That's
Thank
super
you.
sweet. Do you think the people in your fraternity are people that like build you up and are like helping you become a better person?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Me personally, I'm someone who has always been very independent, to myself. I can handle my own. Growing up in a military household, my mom being deployed, and it's just me and my sister watching each other. So I never felt like I needed anyone. But like with people in this fraternity and like the first person I met who was my coach in bodybuilding, who he uplifted me. Everyone I met so far for the most part has been uplifting, show a lot of characters of manhood, which I love, and scholarship as well. And so they helped me persevere through a lot of things in my life so far. So, I love that. So
That's amazing.
yeah, thank you.
How important is that having that, support group around you for your mental health? And you guys can both answer this and then, to follow up on who are those people in your life.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I feel like it's important to have like the people you hang out. Isn't it like the top 5 people you hang around? Like that's who you're gonna become.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like my parents are definitely like very supportive of me, and I honestly don't know where I would be or who I would be without my parents. Because like my
Mhm.
mom is basically my therapist. Like I rant to her every day, and like I don't know how I would go through situations without like talking to her about it. And so I feel like you really need to have a support system to be successful and to figure out and grow through life.
Yeah.
Because without that, you're just gonna fall into this hole and like not know what to do and like not have people to talk to. And so like without being supportive, like I don't know. I just don't know how I would live.
Yeah.
You
I
got
agree
any
with that.
friends outside your family that you really
Oh
relied
yeah,
on?
I have friends. Like my roommates, I feel like I've grown to that point in like our relationship where I can trust them and like tell them my problems and like we can talk it out together.
Yeah, I feel like
And-
that's really important because
Mhm.
especially with parents, like, yeah, they have a big role in your life, but they only get so much. Like your
Yeah.
kids at school all day, and like
Mhm.
even I'm not a parent, but I can imagine that's always like you just hope they're hanging out with the right group of
Yeah,
people
that's
Exactly.
facts.
because you don't know what you're gonna get into. But Chris, what about you?
Yeah, so I feel like, your circle is very important. As she said, the top 5 people you hang around with is what you become. Through this process, I realized that friendship is essential to the soul. Like, friends really impact your life in ways you can
Mhm.
never imagine. A couple of my closest friends now, Evan Griffith, Lionel McFall, Matthew Meyer, Javed Mohabir. Evan, I've known him since I was like in elementary school, and we traveled around the world apart and came back together. Javed, we knew each other. Well, our parents knew each other when we were in Italy. I was 1 year old. He was 10 months old. Ended up coming back and just meeting each other again and figuring that out. That was pretty crazy. We found that out last Friday. But yeah, like having people you could grow with, people you could rely on, be vulnerable around, that's really important, especially in this world where, for me personally, a Black male, that's not really looked up with, but having that is very, important in my opinion. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, definitely family and friends. I'm one of those guys. I have my same group of friends I did in high school.
Yeah.
I definitely made some new ones, but the old ones I still check up on. I feel like it's a lot easier now with group text, especially.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to think without group text. Like I probably wouldn't have. I wouldn't know what any of my friends are doing. Like
Yeah,
if you really
facts.
think, unless I'm like personally giving them a phone call. So I think we are kind of blessed. Like technology's bad, but in a lot of ways it's good because I know what everyone's still up to. I can
Yeah.
communicate with them, and it's good to see them physically, but even just like texting them, seeing, they're all right, what's up, what are they doing now in their life? But yeah, definitely a great support group. And it's just a lot of guys I grew up with and then some new friends along the way.
Yeah, that's good.
That's awesome. I feel like when I got to college, like this is something I kind of learned, but like you have to be careful who you surround yourself with. Like some people are gonna like pretend that they are your friend and like praise you for things that you do, but like actually wish on your downfall.
Yeah.
Like especially as an athlete, when like people are seeing you have success, like they aren't gonna help you continue to have success.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever like had experience with that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah. Would you like me to elaborate?
Just like, what do you got to say?
Yeah, no, that's facts. I mean, you made a great point. You do have to be careful, who you surround yourself with, because if they are jealous of you, envious, at first look, they just want what you have, but they'll also do everything in their power without you really noticing because they're like, in the shadow, to damage you, whether that's subconsciously, mentally add certain comments, never praise your accomplishments or have a certain attitudes towards it. You have to be really aware of people's energy that they bring to your table when they eat. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my outlook on that.
Have you guys ever ran into that? You don't drop names or anything, obviously, but
yeah, a lot.
How'd you back yourself out of that circle? Or was it just, pretty easy, or did it take some time?
Man, it depends on the level that we're on.
Mhm.
Really, like, Jesus, one person I thought, we were really, really good, but then I noticed like they only have negative things to say about the things I'm looking at positively. So, I let them know my thoughts on that. A conversation is important to have from the beginning, but from there, if nothing has changed, then you do have to most definitely separate yourself. It might hurt, you might feel it, you might feel bad, but your health in the end is what's important. If you could control that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I heard a quote. It was like a long time ago, but it's like, don't let a snake bite you twice. So like I'm kind of on this mindset, like if you like do something wrong to me, like I'm gonna cut you off because like you're not looking out for my benefit. Like we're all selfish, like we're all selfish individuals, like we're looking out for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
True. And so like you have to be careful in this world. Like not everyone's gonna look out for you as much as you think they're going to, or like you put so much trust in one person and then they're going to just like not help you out in the long run. So I don't know, I just want to like surround myself with people that are gonna like help me be a better person and actually like care about me,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point because like I like what you said because like yeah, we're all selfish, not maybe like blatantly, but obviously you have your self-interest.
Yeah.
And it definitely identifying people that counter those interests and they want to take you away from those interests. Yeah, have you had back out of a circle or no? Have you had pretty good luck with all your friends?
I feel like all throughout my life, like in high school especially, like you have to back out of like people, or you have to distance yourself from people that aren't helping you like get better in life or like putting you in bad situations. So like yeah, even like when I got to college, like over the summer, I realized that there were certain people that I need to like stray away from. Like even though you feel that deep connection or like you've spent so much time with that person, but like you need to distance yourself to get yourself better into a better point.
That's interesting you say that. It kind of made me think about something though. Have you ever had to step back and look at a situation and be like, dang, I'm that person who should be distanced? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't compliment someone or, you're taking that own initiative to back out. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think you might be the problem?
Yeah.
Like,
You ever? Yeah. Like in that sense, like when it's like just ever coming to anything.
I had a relationship in high school. It lasted from my sophomore year to my senior year. It was just me and this one girl. And like we were fine in different friend groups and we were fine by ourselves, but like when we would get together, it was just chaos.
Oh yeah.
So like, is that kind of what you mean?
Yeah, in a sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like that relationship was kind of hard for me to leave because I had spent so much time with that girl. I had put so much of my time into her, and like we were great friends, but it was just, yeah, it wasn't good for either of us.
That's valid.
So yeah, have you ever had that in a relationship?
Where I thought I was a problem,
Yeah.
or I could be a cause of the problem. Oh yeah, most definitely, 100%. High school relationship. Yeah, I mean, just looking back on it, I love looking back on stuff because it's like it's a learning experience. You know, there are things you could always have done differently, but now it's just learning from those things. So yeah, I've most definitely been in that position before. Yeah.
I feel like in high school, it's a lot easier to look back to. 'Cause there's definitely times where it's like, geez, I was hot for no reason there.
Yeah.
Just like the smallest things, but like you grow from it. And that's a big thing. And then I feel like even today, it's like just, you know, maybe not even always just cutting yourself out of the group, just having the mental awareness. It's like, hey, maybe I'm dominating this conversation all the time. These guys don't want to hear about this. You know, like if you're an awesome track star, Megan, and you hang out with your friends and every day you tell them I'm an awesome track star and you don't listen to anything they say, you know, doesn't mean you have to leave them. It just means like, I just need to listen to what those guys are up to more.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to be socially aware. Like that's something that kind of bugs me is when people aren't like socially aware of a conversation.
It can be cringy if you see it happening.
Yeah.
And it's like a 30-minute monologue.
I know. But yeah, it happens.
Professors.
Yeah.
Well, they get paid to do that at least.
Thanks. Yeah, right. We love that.
Oh, crazy. Okay, so how do you take time out of yourself to like just make you like in check? How do you fill up your cup? How do you get yourself mentally prepared and like ready for your day?
That's amazing you bring this up. We talked about this. I think it was probably a month ago now. My time's pretty bad. But something that's really important to do that I like to incorporate in my day-to-day, when I wake up in the morning, I don't like look at my phone or anything. I usually get my blanket, wrap it around my back, sit on the floor, and just like breathe and just focus on myself, my own like thoughts about myself. I don't put any of my thoughts to the outside world because that's where I'm putting my energy. I like to keep my energy internal so I could like have more for myself, for my creativity, whatever that may be. And yeah, I just go from there. I really try to pan on just controlling what I could control and not like really putting much towards what I can't. That's the simplified version of my, my day-to-day. Yeah.
Yeah, you really got me on that because the like not looking at your phone in the morning, like getting ready for your day, it just like helps me be more in tune with like the world, like myself and my bodies and my feelings. So I appreciate you for telling me that and letting me put that in my life.
Of course, it's no problem.
Does that get harder for you guys the more popular you get here in Nebraska?
To what?
Not check your phone.
It's super hard.
No, I'm cool.
You're pretty good with it?
Yeah.
Everyone's different. Some people have a hard time and some people can put it away really easily.
Yeah, that's facts. I always try not to worry about the numbers or nothing like that. I know like when it comes to something important, I got like you can hit my phone number or something, but I don't really like looking at socials like that.
So when you post to social media, do you just kind of post and then ghost or do you look at the comments as they come in?
Nah, so I just like post it and then go on with my day. Cause like I feel like social media, like, I mean, it is what you make it. If you make it to where it controls your life, then, that's what it's going to do. I just post and then go live my life, outside of my phone. Yeah.
That's the healthy way to do it, but it's so hard.
It is so super hard. It took me a while to get to it, like a literal binge for a couple months off of my phone, but it's worth it, Yeah,
because it takes like one comment and then you want to argue why that guy's like, no, this is why you're wrong. And then there goes 30 minutes and you're waiting for that guy to reply back. And it's just, you're just wasting energy on someone you'll never meet.
Like, did they say anything back? Man.
Do you ever have hard times with that, going through the comments and then getting upset, or do you feel pretty okay with just moving on?
Okay, well, I posted today, and like I don't really get like hate comments. Like I know a lot of people say that, like they get like controversial comments and stuff. Like I sometimes get comments that make me feel like uncomfortable or like make me question like, oh, if I should have posted this or not. So I feel like that's my only struggle that I go with. But usually it's just like my friends like hyping me up and giving me like a big head, So yeah.
With that being said, though, it is a good time for a break. We got a couple segments left here. This is Speed and Power with special guest Chris Ramsey in studio today. And of course, the host, Megan Walker. Again, if you guys want to join the show, Starter Heyman text line 402-464-5685, as well as the Honda of Lincoln hotline. That is the same number. And we were streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and Allo channel 951 as well. So you got a ton of ways to get your ticket content. But with that being said, we'll be back right after this break.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Attention Lincoln. Looking for an effective way to reach the fitness goals you haven't been able to accomplish on your own? Body Fit Training science-based programming is led by multiple highly accredited coaches who will help you get the results you're capable of. Their group of strength training classes are designed to help you build muscle, burn fat, and improve your overall fitness level. At BFT Lincoln, you'll train like an athlete and be surrounded by motivated and like-minded individuals. For a limited time only, book a free class or exclusive trial offer by visiting bodyfittraining.com.
College is to visit, and you can check out our spaces before you visit in person with a virtual campus tour. An opportunity to see our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, and Milford as you learn about our programs and areas of study. There are virtual tours of our learning centers too. We can even take you on a personalized virtual tour. Learn more on our website, southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Experience cool blue waters right in your backyard. All in-stock above-ground swimming pools at Bonsall Pool and Spa are now 50% off. This offer is good through the end of May or until supplies run out. Our stock will go fast, so hurry in and claim your new pool now. And don't forget to stock up for the season with our spring chemical sale for any new or existing pool. Learn more at bonsallpool.com or visit us at 33rd and Highway 2. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better.
Let me share something to make life just a little easier. It's just one word, Bryant. If we need service on our furnace or AC, we call Bryant. Same thing goes for an electrical issue. If I have a problem with my faucet, a toilet, a drain, or a water heater, I don't need to know how to fix something. I just need to know who to call. And at our house, it's Bryant.
Bryant's Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. Just one call. 467-1111. Remember, we do whatever it takes.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Despite an increase in cloud cover, we should see a beautiful afternoon with a high of around 68. Winds a little breezy out of the south at around 15 to 20. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of around 41. Will be slightly cooler tomorrow. Still breezy. Southeast winds gusting over 20 with a high of 62. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Spring is here, and Acres has special financing on all John Deere lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers. Get your yard looking great and use John Deere's wide selection of attachments to landscape your property to perfection. And for a limited time, with a purchase of a new John Deere mower, get up to $200 to apply to the steel power tool of your choice. From trimmers to chainsaws, gas or electric, Acres is your home for steel products and service. Acres, solutions for every field.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
It's April, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner.
Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Back to The Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker, and tonight with me, I've got Harrison and Chris Ramsey.
What's up, everybody? We have a huge shout out to Acres, who is proud to help power Nebraska's $21 billion ag industry with John Deere equipment, technology, parts, and service. Acres, solution for every field. Thank you so much.
That was amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. That was very...
Nailed
we
it.
do appreciate
Didn't say
you.
AKERS.
AKRS.
I almost said AKRS. That was almost bad.
Oh, that's funny. Well, over the break, we didn't really do much. We just vibed out, talked a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's dive back into this. So, Chris, we're going to talk a little bit about there you go. We're going to talk a little bit about competing and how you felt during competition. Because I know as a student athlete, how I feel particularly is I feel like I'm always being examined and kind of my self-esteem, my self-worth is determined by how I place, how I rank, how my practices go. So tell me a little bit about how your experiences are with that.
A lot of my thoughts are kind of on the line of yours. When it comes to being an athlete, you could look at any type of sport, that's what people see you as, just a number on the field, on the court, in the pool, on the track, you know what I'm saying? So you're just looked at by what you produce, not who you are. That's why I'm glad we could come here and we could talk about a lot of things together here, because it brings intimacy and personality to ourselves to show that we're more than just athletes. Because every time I do get on the track or get done, if I do have a good day, it's like, a validation sort of thing. Or, it's good that you saw your work come through. But let's say you had a bad day. Now it's like, dang, I wonder what they're going to think, this, that, and the other. Or you're just disappointed in yourself. So, trying to kind of balance that out so you're not too down on yourself or too big-headed is, a piece of the athlete lifestyle.
I think it's good that you guys are here, though, because like you said, you want to know more than just your number. But all these student athletes doing these shows, it's important to know the narrative. You end up just caring for the players way more, and it's just a big part of getting to know. I think I don't know if we have the record. I don't know if it's for sure, but I know female broadcasters The Ticket is killing people, and it's just good to hear that story. You get to know the athletes, and then it's not just a number anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love doing this, because it gives us a voice outside of our sport. We're not just athletes. We are people. We have opinions. We struggle with things. We are going through things, and it's good to talk about those things.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I don't know. Have you guys read What Made Maddie Run?
No.
Have you heard of that book? It was a really popular book a few years ago. It was Maddie Holleran. She was a really good cross-country runner at Penn State, and she was having great success, and she was a great in academics. She was getting all these awards, and she took her life.
Oh.
And they went back in her journal, and she had said how just pressure she felt as an athlete.
So it was unexpected.
It was very unexpected.
Figured out the reasons why later.
Yeah. So it's a really good book. I encourage everyone to read it. But it just really hit home to me. I had personally a family member pass away because of that same reason a few years ago. So that's just something that I find that really hits my heart. And so I think it's great to talk about these kind of things.
Yeah. So how would you advise someone to help someone, or kind of try to see those signs, or when it comes to that sort of thing?
I don't know, everyone deals with things differently. Everyone's going through their own battles, and they're gonna show it differently, or they might not talk about it because it's hard to talk about those kind of things.
Yeah.
So I just feel being kind to everyone throughout your day, even if you just say hi to someone new, that could make their day. Or just starting a conversation with a stranger, the impact you could have on someone is just astronomical. Wow, that was a big word. That was
a-
really good.
You got it. Yeah, you
But yeah,
got it.
like just being kind to everyone and showing your love and your support to people who like you don't even know.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. What do you guys think? Like, what would you do?
I mean, go ahead.
Trust your instincts. I think if it's your friends, you know
Mhm.
something's wrong. I think it's like you said, everyone's different, but if it's your real friends, it's definitely good to say hi to new people too. That's always going to help. But when it comes to your friends, I think definitely just trust your instincts. You'll know
Yeah.
them. If they're
Mhm.
being weird, you probably know something's up.
That's true. That's true. No, I kind of agree with what you said. I don't know if we ever had that conversation where I told you to like compliment like at least one person or something like that. But yeah, like that's something I kind of like to do. Like if I go out, I try to be outgoing because like she said, you never know what people are going through. So if I see someone and I just like compliment their shoes or their outfit or their style, whatever it is I like. I like to outspeak. We don't have to sit there and have like a 20-minute conversation, but just letting them know that they are seen and that you do feel some type of way positively about them, can, like she said, make their day. So yeah, I'm on the same page with you on that.
Yeah. And I feel like something we always say is like, hey, like reach out if you need anything. And like, of course, I have had this personally, like I've messed up. Like people are like, hey, call me if you need anything. And they call me and I don't answer.
Interesting.
Chris and I had
Wow.
that happen a week ago, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I feel like just being there for people, like genuinely, like if they call you, like answer. If they need something from you, like text them back. Or like if they need you to come pick them up, like go pick them up. Like be there for people
Yeah.
that matter and care about you. But
That's
I'm sorry,
facts.
Chris. I'm sorry I didn't pick up your phone call last week.
Oh no, it's okay. We had the conversation. It's okay. it did hurt my heart, but it's okay.
We talked it out. That's the second step, right? Don't just
Facts.
ice out.
Can't ice out.
I feel like that's always one thing I always get really tired of too is like when people just don't treat respect to like employees, like say it's an employee at a Walmart, like people that just berate them drives me
Yeah,
insane.
that's terrible. It's like, man, people are people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And we do actually have a phone call. Not anymore. They must have hung up before we get to them. Nonetheless, if you guys want to call back in, we just missed you there. 402-464-5685. You can call back in. We just missed you. But yeah, nonetheless, like I was saying, like it drives me nuts when people don't treat workers with
Yeah.
respect. Like especially, do you guys see those on TikTok with like drive-through pranks? Like,
Yeah, that's
like,
terrible. 'Cause-
Man, I'm if I'm McDonald's at 2 a.m. and I got that going on, I'm just done.
Yeah,
Like,
no facts. No one wants to deal with that. Yeah, I used to work at Burger King, man. So if I got someone in trying to pull a prank on me, no.
you
Like,
don't get paid enough for that.
Yeah, we don't. That's not. But yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, well, I was doing some research for this, and like mental health issues have increased since 2022
Dang.
in
Why do you think
college
that
athletes.
is?
I don't know. I was just gonna ask you, like, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh, I beat you to it.
You beat me to it.
Nice.
Dang. I feel like social media has a big impact on that.
Mhm. I
Like
think it's
social media is
huge.
growing. Exactly.
Especially for girls. I think it's even harder for girls.
I know,
Yeah.
and like so much things. Like, I don't know. That's just my thing. I think it's social media. What do you think?
I think it's social media too. The false vision of a reality that's not true. Like social media, a lot of people look at that and think, oh, why aren't I there? Or they like to compare themselves. When in reality, everyone has their own journey, their own time to get things done, or, their own task that needs to be done. So when they see someone else getting something they're not, or they compare themselves to other people, whether that's, mentally or physically, they get in their head about it.
Mhm.
And that's the downfall right there.
Yeah, I feel like as
It's hard.
athletes too, is like we see other people, like other athletes having such great success, and like we're like,
Mhm.
why are we not having that success?
Yeah.
Or like, why does their life look so much better than mine? And we have like we're in the same sport and whatnot.
Facts. Why is their NIL 2 million and mine is 500?
Exactly. I feel like I've asked myself that so many questions. Like, why didn't I get that NIL deal? Like, am I not good enough for that? Like, am I not
Yeah.
a good enough athlete? Like, that's
Facts.
crazy.
It's pretty
Yeah.
big.
It's insane.
It's a crazy world. It's definitely got a lot of issues going on. Like I know the
Yeah.
U.S. in terms of anxiety, U.S. is just miles ahead of everyone else. There's a lot of theories on why, but there's definitely something with the youth, even the older generation, social media, anxiety. Like those things are just neck and neck with each other. So I don't know how you kind of solve that.
Yeah.
So
You
there's
think
a
it's
lot of
social media
problems.
too?
It might not just be social media, but it definitely adds to it.
Mhm.
Because like I said, it's other countries don't have the same anxiety rates that the US does.
Yeah.
Some people think it's the way we lay out our cities. You go to Italy, it's way more open markets. People are more socially involved. They're not drive through window straight back home. Like you have to go out, you meet people, streets are more open for walking. So there's a ton of theories out there, but it's definitely anxiety is a huge part of it, and then social media tied with anxiety think it'd be a bad mixture.
Oh, big facts.
Do you think that Lincoln, like the University of Nebraska Lincoln, provides people for people that are struggling with mental health at the university? Sorry, that was a long question. Do you think that Nebraska supports people that are struggling with mental health? Like, do you think there's people out there that are willing to help?
Oh yeah, 100%. I know there are people out there that are willing to help, but it's more so, are you willing to go out and find the help? But it's also the efficiency of the people that are helping. Like, I remember one time I needed some help and I had reached out, and then I had a little short meeting with someone here at the campus, and then they were like, okay, well, we're going to get you set up with your actual person here in a couple weeks. And I'm like, yo, like, if I had no one and you're telling me I had to wait a couple weeks to talk to someone, like, I could really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you never know. So you really have to have efficiency when it comes to someone reaching out for help, and you have to really care.
I feel like if
so-
they're reaching out to, you know, they're at their breaking point.
Yeah,
So
I
it'd be
mean-
a speedy response would be ideal.
Yeah, you would think so, right? But it's hard too, because you never know who's, you know, real or not. But it doesn't really matter. You have to take that into consideration and just take them, because you never know at the end of the day. But there are most definitely like routes to take here at the university.
We do got one from the text line, trying to figure out the anxiety and just the angst that a lot of people face. He said, Krusty Dusty says, it's the algorithms training young kids to think a certain way. Do you guys, you know, with those algorithms, you know, kind of feeding you those loops, do you ever find that being a problem? How it's just going to feed you the things that you like and only the things you like?
Go for it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, TikTok is a freaking beast when it comes to the algorithm.
It's really good.
Crazy. It's good. So, if it comes to certain type of content that you're looking at, that you have interest in, and TikTok keeps feeding it, and it's not healthy content for you mentally, subconsciously, then yeah, you're done, because it's really good at that. But if it's like good content, whether that's like business or, you know, mental health content, even having some of that thrown in your algorithm, you know, that's really good. But a lot of times it's not the case. It's only for entertainment, and when you don't have that entertainment or that dopamine, you're screwed. So yeah, that's my thought.
I feel like it's like very beneficial at certain times, like especially like Instagram, like mentality, the Instagram
Oh, yeah, they're
profile, then
really
like
good.
that's something that's been very beneficial to me. Like it feeds me motivational quotes like every day, and I feel like they actually hit home to me.
Mhm.
But again, like I am a track athlete and I like track girls, and I like to see like what they're doing and stuff. But I feel like Instagram feeds me so many successful track athletes that it starts to like push away myself and like what I've accomplished. It makes me think like, oh, I'm not to this point. I'm not doing what they're doing. Like that kind of just pushes me down. So I feel like it's positives and negatives.
Yeah, I'm off TikTok still. That's the one that I just it's really good algorithm, I hear. Everyone that I know, it's on, they love that. My girlfriend, I know her anxiety always gets so bad from it. She's one of those people, you know, WebMD. You think you're dying real quick if you read WebMD stuff. It'll be like your symptoms.
Yeah.
So she's one of those people. Well, she'll start freaking out thinking that she has X, Y, and Z. And then TikTok gets kind of that algorithm, and it's like, oh, you like hearing about crazy diseases that might, you know, and like it just feeds into that loop. And now she's got, you know, just thinks about all these crazy things. I'm like, yeah, that can happen, but
yeah,
what are the odds and what's the value in wasting your energy on it?
That's right.
I feel like, oh, sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Your
You
show.
got it.
Your show.
Okay,
Your
I
show.
feel like TikTok keeps like pushing at me that like I need to be doing more. Like I need to be like doing outside training and stuff. So that's like something I'm struggling with. Like I'm not working hard enough.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy though, because, you know, what I've seen, at least, like, you're doing the best you could do, and, you know, that's the best you could do. So like when people are doing the best they could do, and they keep pushing on themselves, oh, I need to do better, I need to do better, like, you can, but it takes time. Like Rome wasn't built in a day. You have to like really build yourself up into that. So that's something that's important for people to realize. And for your girlfriend, she should read this book. It's called Placebo. It's a really good book. It talks about how the placebo effect, you know, is a very strong thing when it comes to your mind. So if you think a certain way, you know, that could really affect you. So, well, she should tap into that book.
I should too. That actually sounds like a good one.
It's a really good book.
Because the placebo effect too, just even dive into it just from a scientific standpoint, it's insane.
Yeah, it
like
is.
it can really work.
It
You know, you can have a sugar pill and it'll actually work for you for a
Literally.
limited time. but
I
it'll
mean,
trick your brain into thinking
you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they said that I don't we don't have to go into it.
Give me the book report, right?
Right. I was about to run down a nice little chat GBT summary for you.
But nonetheless, we better go to our last break here. We got one more segment with special guest Chris Ramsey on Speed and Power with host Megan Walker. As always, I'm Harrison Arns pushing the ones and twos. But again, if you guys want to join the show, Starter Heyman text line 402-464-5685. You guys have been great so far. Actually, we do got another phone call.
We're back.
Okay, we're gonna have to start screening these because that one was Lincoln for about 2 seconds there. So, nonetheless, if you guys want to join the show, probably just text from here on out because we don't have someone back there to screen for us currently. But we'll throw it to break here. One more segment left of Speed and Power on the way back.
Spring is here, and Acres has special financing on all John Deere lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers. Get your yard looking great and use John Deere's wide selection of attachments to landscape your property to perfection. And for a limited time, with a purchase of a new John Deere mower, get up to $200 to apply to the steel power tool of your choice. From trimmers to chainsaws, gas or electric, Acres is your home for steel products and service. Acres, solutions for every field.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine. If you're interested in installing solar panels in Nebraska, there's a name you need to know. Solar by Alpine Electric is based out of Lincoln, and you can be sure your project will be handled with care and detail because Rick, the owner of Solar by Alpine Electric, will be involved in the entire process from start to finish. We're an REC Solar Certified Pro installer and handle jobs in Lincoln and the surrounding area. Let us show you real-time results in your area. Call Rick today at 402-440-4371. all-in-one. Solar by Alpine Electric.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker. Quick shout out to our sponsors, Acres, the Midwest premier John Deere dealer, supplying the equipment and service to advance agriculture and much more. Acres, solution for every field. I'm here with Chris Ramsey and Harrison on the board. And yeah, we are in our last segment, so we're just going to finish up the night.
Thanks.
Yeah, we got a little too philosophical over the break here.
Oh my gosh, now we're ranting about all sorts of stuff.
We were talking about AI, which is crazy. New Snapchat AI, though, isn't very good yet. I'll say that much.
ChatGPT homework for days.
It's insane. Have you guys? Well, no. I won't
No,
ask you
never
guys.
have
Never
in my
have.
life, you know.
But if you're a kid in high school now, like,
Yeah,
It's
they're
so
winning.
easy.
They're winning 100%.
It's free. You
Yeah.
just give them your email. You can put in any question. Like, it's
Really? I
use it as,
never.
like, a
how do you
therapist,
use that?
though.
I never use that. I heard about it a lot.
I was like, it passes. What's the law school exams? The bar test.
Mhm.
Really? No
Yeah,
way.
passes the bar. Like, does better than 98% of students.
Seriously?
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Oh,
We need to get on this AI
that's
thing.
a cheat code.
That's
Crazy. Oh my gosh.
it's on a new level.
Yeah.
You already see with ads, like there's certain like fake voiceovers with AI
Oh,
reading
yeah.
ads, and then these companies, these celebrities are on technically through AI or
Mhm.
sponsoring this product. It's not them. They have no idea. It's different times.
Yeah, they even have like social media influencers who are AI.
Seriously?
Yeah, and they have like it's dang. I wish I remember. I learned about it in class. So they have like millions of followers and they sell products through like just through AI, and it's good because you don't have anyone taking money from your business. It's your own like AI.
Yeah.
Like running the social media. It's insane.
They're not going to need us for NIL anymore.
There's a lot of jobs on the fringe
Well,
here.
yeah, facts. It's kind of nerve wracking. Like they got all the self scan things, so people losing their jobs there. The robots that go around cleaning everything, like on the vacuum, in the
Dang.
stadium. So yeah, the server robots. Have you seen those?
I haven't. No, I've just seen those little robots like doing vacuuming and stuff.
Man, in big cities they have like serving robots, and they even have like Amazon was testing out like drone delivery for packages as well. Yeah,
I know in
losing
Estonia
jobs.
they have like robots do their like yard. I
Really?
was talking to Johanna about that.
Have you guys gotten an Uber with a self-driving car yet?
Oh, that's
No.
terrifying.
One of my friends, have you?
No.
Oh, one of my friends got an Uber. I think he was down in Omaha. Self-driving car.
That's
This is the weirdest
insane.
experience ever. You just hop in. It just takes you where you need to go.
That'd be so fun.
That'd be the best Uber ever.
Literally, you don't have to talk to anybody.
I mean, best job. You just send your car to do all the work for you. You sit at
Yeah,
home and get
you
paid.
get money.
Yeah.
Facts. That's true. I'm about to do that. But that's still like terrifying. Just looking to see and just like, all right, okay.
The world is crazy.
I don't think I could do a self-driving car yet. I think I'd let it go, but I think I'd still have my my
Yeah.
hands kind of hovering over.
Yeah, just the whole time. just in case.
It's
Facts.
crazy. We should get some Teslas. That's what I think we should do.
Tessie,
Get
shout out Elon
Cybertruck.
Musk.
That thing
Yeah.
looks insane.
It does.
So huge. I don't think it looks very pretty. I think everyone that says it looks awesome, I'm like,
Doesn't
eh.
look- but I mean, I feel like it's cool.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna
it
be
doesn't
like
look-
crazy performance-wise, but
Yeah.
it looks. I'm not super sold.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Let's go ahead and get a test drive. Actually, test vehicle out here for Chris Ramsey and Megan Walker. Thank you, Elon Musk and Tesla.
Please, yes. That'd be feel like that if you got an NIL deal with Tesla, that'd be dope.
Oh yeah, that would be dope.
I feel
would
like a
learn
few
all
football
about
players
cars.
got it. I learned about recently, so I'm trying to get on that.
Do you guys want a Tesla? Would you take a Tesla or like an what's your favorite brand?
What are those really expensive ones? A G-Wagon. I'd take a G-Wagon or a Tesla.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a great driver, so like I don't mind driving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
G-Wagon's nice too. The Mercedes G-Wagon.
Whoa. Yeah.
Those are nice. I saw
Those are
that. I forget the movie. The Purge. Isn't The Purge?
Oh,
it was one of
yeah.
the newer ones. He had the blacked out Mercedes G-Wagon, and I was like, yeah,
That's a
looks
good
awesome.
little promo right there for it too. Throw it in the purge.
Oh, crazy. Crazy. So what are you going to do to better your life after this?
After what?
After the podcast?
Oh, well, I'm gonna, continue one day at a time. I'm gonna look up what AKRS stands for. If it does stand for anything. If not, then shout out to you, Acres. But just continue meeting people, making connections, seeking knowledge to, live my dreams. What about you?
I love that for you. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna do my journaling for the night, and then
Okay.
I'm probably gonna have a little therapy session
Ah.
with my roommates.
Nice. When did you start journaling?
Well, I used to journal in high school and I really loved it. And then I had a conversation with a friend like maybe a month ago, and he kind of got me back on it. And I just really appreciate it. And I feel like it's really helped my life ever since.
Interesting. Who was this friend?
Who's a friend? I can't really recall. I know he's on my track team and he just gave me some great advice. But yeah.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. He sounds like a very cool person. Shout out to
is.
whoever that
Shout out
strange
to
guy
him,
is.
Yeah.
And acres, I think, just stands for acres, like is in the
Oh, it's
field.
just-
Just to finish that out real quick,
Oh.
like an acre of land.
Appreciate you, Acres. Thank you.
Yeah,
also.
just clear that up real quick. But I guess we got a little bit of time left here. Megan's your favorite question. One with it.
Oh, if you had a billboard and you could put anything on it, Chris, what would you put on it? I feel like you were gonna have a really good answer.
Yeah, you seem like a high potential, so don't disappoint.
Yeah.
Whoa, I was just gonna put my I don't know.
Don't put your
Dang.
social media.
Nah, not my socials, most definitely. I would have it pearlescent with me and the picture that I had when I crossed the other day. So on Friday, me and my mom, it's gonna be pearlescent. And then it's gonna have motherhood plus friendship on the bottom equals a heart. It's gonna be pearlescent with some colors on it. And have my name and stuff.
I love that. That's a very unique answer. I haven't gotten that before.
Oh,
That was well thought out.
That
More
was
thought
well
out than most.
He's been thinking about this for a minute. But
Nah,
yeah.
it's my first day. Thank you though. Whenever I get a billboard, it's let me throw that up there.
Thank you, Chris, so much for coming on, and thank you guys so much for listening.
you
And remember,
for
if
having
you
me.
ever need help, just to call someone.
Thanks.
Yes. Everyone have a great night. Thanks for listening.